What's up, my people? That's a little too hot. There we go. What's up, my people of YouTubes? Welcome back to Miggy Writes Metal. Today I have a little bit of we're going to be doing a little bit of mixing today. We're going to be mixing the song that I was recording last week with Maddie here, Bitter, from the band This Past Year. I'm going to be mixing that today. It's going to be mostly a lot of editing stuff. So we might take this into like a part series. So we might do like an hour today, see how deep we go into it. Either way, when I record stuff, I kind of mix into it. So most of the stuff is already kind of mixed, but you know, you got to go back and refine a little bit of things here and there. So with that said, we're going to jump into it. All right. Let me see if the YouTube stream is running as always, because this always gives me kind of a minor heart attack. Let's see what we got. Are we rolling? Rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. We're good. So let me pop out the chat. Bum 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 bum. Ba bum bum bum. Let me make sure I can like monitor. I'm really like, I'm kind of itching to get another monitor. I know I don't need one, but I kind of really want to get one. The more monitors, the better. The better for all the monitors. Oh wait, I forgot I did something last time. Here we go. Like, the more monitors, the better. I'm going to be using that a lot. So anyway, all right. So let's jump into it. So pretty much our goal today is to do a lot of vocal editing. Now, last time I popped this open, we tracked all the vocals. Everything's here recorded on the screen. Oh wait, how about I actually open up Logic over here? Huh? Look at me, unprofessional. So last time we recorded all the vocals. Everything's been tuned to the main line. So main verse, these are all the little production things underneath it. Everything's been tuned. Now we have to go in there. We got to edit the timing for the vocals. So pretty much we got to go in there and make sure all the vocals are all hitting at the same time. And it's relatively easy to do with a plugin I have called Vocaline, which is like, it's become like an industry standard kind of plugin. I think that Melodyne kind of does the same thing, and it also adds tuning to it. But this is the way that I learned, so this is the way that I do it. So it is what it is. Now, if you do not have Vocaline, what you have to do is, well, one, make sure you have a great singer that can be like almost perfect to the grid, which is, let's be honest, never. Or you have to go in here and you have to align every single one of these syllables. Obviously, listen, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to sit there and like, you know, open this up and like get every single little wave, you know, with, you know, put it perfectly in phase. That's not the idea. It's just so when all the vocals hit at the same time, they sound like one unit instead of like separate little things, you know. So, but that's not our goal today. That's not what we're not gonna use Vocaline for. We're not gonna manually edit because we have Vocaline, because that's the reason why I bought that plugin. That plugin is great. So, with that, we're gonna go into starting our first line here. Now, you do have to make sure that at least the first vocal line, your first vocal line, not vocal line, your main vocal is actually edited to perfection, so Vocaline can do its thing. If the main line is not right, then whatever you throw it through Vocaline is not going to sound consistent, right? Vocaline does a good job of editing things, but it's not magic. So what we're going to do is, this is the main line here, and you see there's like a few little words that might be like a little bit off the grid, so I'm just going to go ahead and listen to it, and as I listen to it, I'll move things, I'll tweak them where I need to be, you know, make them shorter or longer or whatever. And then we'll throw Vocaline on it, and you'll see how that works. You're always telling. Okay. You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine. It's like they were mine. This might be able to come a little bit more this way. Now, normally with vocals, like you see how this, like the front end of this note here, you normally want to go a little bit in front of the grid itself. Telling me your thoughts like they were mine. Changing all I knew to only keep you fine. So there's two little ones that I had to fix there. There was that one, and then there's this one.
Only keep you fine. Only keep you fine.
I'll move this one a little bit ahead.
Only keep you fine. Only keep you fine.
Let's move this one a bit this way.
Only keep you fine.
Now, as you can see, as I'm pulling it, I'm kind of time stretching the vocal. That's kind of what we're doing. So you don't want to go too far into this, because if you do it too far, then it's going to sound really, really weird and very artificial. It's going to sound very artificial. Very artificial. So we don't want to go like super extreme. You know, we're just kind of nudging the vocals a little bit, almost like just suggesting it where it needs to go. So now that line is done, I'm going to run it through vocal line. So.
But it's you're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine.
So that one is this is the octave track that we did before.
You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine.
I think that's a C. And sometimes you're going to go back and catch certain things. Whatever.
Your thoughts like they were mine. Changing all I knew to only keep you fine.
So that's where we're gonna attach that vocal to this one. So what we're gonna do is main vox verse up here. Let me make sure I don't have any other one. So see, this is a problem. Verse 2, because if I don't catch that, main vox chorus, main vox 2, perfect. Make sure that's the only, because remember, we record everything in stacks, so all these stacks here belong together, all these stacks here belong together. So now we're going to run this through vocal line. So we're going to pull up vocal line from Synchro Arts, vocal line Pro AU. And this is vocal line, so it's a pretty straightforward plugin. Its only purpose is to like align vocals. Sometimes I have gone lucky with it, and I've been able to align guitars, especially when, like, you know, sometimes you get guitars that are recorded through a real amp and you don't have a DI to really edit them to. It kind of works. It took a little bit of finagling, but really this is meant for vocals. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to vocal. We're gonna put a double, and we're gonna go to low pitch dub. And I want to always go with like slightly loose timing, and the reason why is because if you go with like perfect timing, one, the phasing is a little bit weird, and two, you kind of want to hear separation a little bit. You don't want it to be like super like perfect, because then it doesn't sound like there's a layer. It just sounds like one vocal doing things. But this tightens it enough where when you put it on there, it just kind of like it works. You'll hear what I mean. So I'm gonna go with slightly loose timing and pitch. I'm gonna go with pitch mode 2 because it is an octave. I'm not sure what the difference is between pitch mode 1 and 2. I just know that 2 kind of works better for some reason. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna sidechain this. We're gonna go to audio. Now we're going to find main vox verse. So let's find it. It might take a little time. Main vox verse. Here it is. 28. Let's make sure we got the right one. You see main vox verse. Did I get the right one? Let's see. We're going to hit capture and see if it tracks it. So down here, you're going to see the dub track, and that's the track that's going to be modifying onto the guide track. So whatever we sidechain to it is going to be the main track. So let's see. Let's see if we got it.
You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine. Changing all I knew to only keep you fine.
Now we're going to let it do its thing, and there you go. And just like that, in the bottom, it'll tell you that what it's done and what it's aligned. So now if we listen to them together, you'll hear that they're like almost perfect. They're perfectly synchronized.
You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine. Changing all I knew to only keep you fine.
And just like that, that's what we wanted. So we got that there. Since we're on this track, we're just going to keep on going. We're going to do all these octaves. There's one here also, so we're going to knock this one out while we're at it. Try to keep this as organized as possible, because sometimes it's once something's edited, I go back and I delete it. I don't worry about touching it again, just because I don't want to like confuse myself, because sometimes it gets a little confusing and convoluted when you have to, especially when we start doing the choruses. So we're gonna do this.
I pray that no one may ever read your mind the way I've done it all more.
All right, so we got that piece there. And one thing to remember about vocal line, it is a very powerful tool, but sometimes it can get a little sloppy if you let it go on for too long. So let's say, for example, if you have like, especially like scream tracks, normally they have the same layers. If you let it go through a whole song, sometimes you might go back and you might find words that are like completely off skewed to where they were not supposed to be there, and it'll like do some weird stuff. So try to take it slow, do it piece at a time. At the end of the day, this is still saving you hours of just sitting there and moving word by word onto a grid. So just take your time with it. The longer you take your time with it, the slower you take it, the more patient you are, the better it's going to come out. That's good general for anything music related. Take your time with it, be patient, you know. So let's go, let's capture the next one.
May all of your comfort fade away into dust, the same way you played pretend and let it die in us.
All right.
I pray that no one may ever read your mind the way I've done it all more.
That's
good. May all of your comfort fade away into dust, the same way you played pretend and let it die in us.
Perfect. Just like that. And now we have this track done, perfectly edited. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these two. We're going to bounce it down. Where's my bounce? Bounce and join. We're going to bounce them in place. And then we're going to go to our options. So I just, once it's edited, I just delete it. And I put it on a new track that's going to be the same name. So verse, octave, aligned. And I just put A so I know that it's aligned. Or I'll put like a little asterisk. Let me put a little asterisk on it. There you go. Then you'll go back and just keep aligning the same thing. You get me? So you go. That's done there.
You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine.
See, I did a little artifact there. So
always.
Yeah, let's get rid of that.
But it's always.
And that's probably because this is still active. Sometimes Vocaline does really weird things. It's a really powerful plugin, but at the same time, if it's not used appropriately or it's abused a little bit, it can freak out things. So
You're always telling me. You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine, changing all I knew to only keep you fine. But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. And all of this for what I know it's just so overrated.
Okay.
Selfish, what a trip, how you're always full of shit. And
Oh yeah, we changed some of the parts. Actually, after we recorded the video, we went back and like retracked certain things, and I'm like, you know what? Just say shit. It was my girlfriend was in the chat. She's like, can you just say the word shit instead of saying full of it? So we wanted to add a little bit of attitude. So we threw that in there.
but it's always worse for you, you're always complaining.
All right, good. So let's start working on this stack here. So again, this is an octave. This is for the main vocal verse 2. So let's throw vocal line on here. We're going to go to the vocal double, low pitch, slightly loose timing, pitch mode 2. Yes, perfect. Audio, verse, main vox verse 2. So we're going to find that here. Main vox verse 2. Here it is. And then we're just going to do the same thing. So here we go. Here we go.
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. And
What's
all
up?
of this for what I know
Added
is
profanity.
just so overrated.
All right, so you got that little part there. Let's see how that sounds.
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining.
Profanity.
And all of this for what I know is just so overrated.
Achievement unlocked. Profanity activated.
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. And all of this for what I know is just so overrated. Selfish, what a trip, how you're always full of shit. And when quiet finds your breath, I hope it's me you can't forget.
All right, let's jam that out. Let's see how that sounds.
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. And all of this for what I know it's just so overrated. Selfish, what a trip, how you're always full of shit. And when quiet finds your breath, I hope it's me you can't forget.
Perfect. All right, so we caught that there. Let's see if there's any more lines on that verse. No more lines on that verse. So we're going to close this out. Let's bounce this out. Same way we did the other one. Bounce and join, bounce in place. It should be okay. New track, delete that one. Yes. So it's going to be verse, octave. And this is all before I even get into mixing. I'm not even mixing yet. So
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. And all of this for what I know it's just so overrated. Selfish, what a trip.
perfect. We're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be these down here, which this should be the same as these.
But it's always worse for you.
You'll definitely hear the difference in these. Let's get vocal line again. And we're just going to run through this whole process over and over. Today might just be like editing, and then as we move on tomorrow, I'll start doing like mixing stuff. But it's a good stream to chill. So if you guys want to ask me any questions, if you're liking the videos so far, if you've been enjoying the videos that I've been making so far, go subscribe to the channel, help me out. Like the video, it really pushes it in the algorithm. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sticking around. This is where you guys come to learn stuff. I show you all the back end stuff. I show you some of the stuff that some guys just try to hide, you know, because I don't really care. I hope that everybody gets to do something like this. And either way, whatever I do here, it doesn't mean that you're going to be able to achieve the same sound at your place. You know, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying like we all have different ears, right? But these are kind of like the basic things that you need to start producing a good sounding track. So, all right, where was I? Audio. Let's go to main vox verse 2. Main Vox verse 2. So we're going to capture that one.
But it's always worse for you. You're always complaining.
You can already hear the difference.
But it's always worse for you. You're always
Steven's here.
complaining.
Steven is here. What's up, Steven? I was wondering. I'm like, I know Steven's going to show up at some point. Because Steven is, hold on. Steven is number 1. I love that. So good. All right, let's capture
And
it.
all of this for one, I know it's just so overrated. Selfish, what a trip. How you're always full of shit.
Alrighty, we got that captured. Look at that. That's good.
And when quiet finds your breath, I hope it's me you can't forget.
All right, let's jam out that whole phrase and see how that came out.
But it's always worse for you. You're always complaining.
Lord and Savior Steven.
For one, I know it's just so overrated. Selfish, what a trip. How you're always full of shit. And when quiet finds your breath, I hope it's me you can't forget.
Perfect. Look at that. Maddie adding some attitude. So, like I was saying before, if you guys let me know what you guys would like to see on this channel. I know we're live now, so let me know if you guys what if you guys want me to like put something together in the future. If you guys are having like any issues with some kind of instrumentation that you guys want me to do a mixing video on. This is what verse left. Asterisks on there. And yeah, we'll start doing some really cool stuff. I am eventually, once I start getting a few more, people on the stream, I'll probably end up doing like live mix reviews. I think that stuff is kind of fun, and listen, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the production world is very hard to like break into with people teaching you things. So I am glad that I can be here on YouTube and kind of be like a lending ear to what you guys are doing, so I could like pinpoint certain things. And it's always good content, So if you guys ever have like a mix or something that comes up that you guys want me to do like a mix review on, we can do it. I'm totally down for that. Send it over and I'll jam it out. Let me see. Okay, so let me see if we can get... Okay, let's do this again. It's so monotonous. Sometimes my brain goes, what are we doing? All right, slowly pitch match all notes. There we go. Gonna go audio. Main Vox verse 2. Main Vox verse 2. Thing.
But it's always worse for you. You're always complaining. And all of this for one, I know it's just so
Thanks for swallowing and not spitting.
Selfish, what a trip. How
what the hell?
Always full of shit.
What has my YouTube chat become?
And when quiet finds your breath, I hope it's me you can't forget.
All right, let me go. We got the green. Once you get the little green check mark, as you guys can see it. Once you get that little green check mark, you know that it is done. So let's jam out.
But it's always worse for you. You're always complaining. And all of this for one, I know it's just so overrated. Selfish, what a trip. How you're always full of shit. And when quiet finds your breath, I hope it's me you can't forget.
Perfect. Everything lines up perfectly. There's nothing on the weird left-right phasing, nothing. Everything's like perfectly tight. So let's put this over here. Let's bounce and join. So this is gonna be verse right. Perfect. And that's it. And just like that, we can get rid of those. And now we have perfectly aligned verse. All right, good. So now we can move on to the chorus. Now, luckily, the chorus, even though there's a lot of layers, these two are the same. So I could always just do one, copy it over, and then the last one, it has a timing at the end that's a little bit different. So I might just do that one separate just to save myself the headache of like going through crazy stuff. And then we actually have some screams on this track. We didn't record it live, but Maddie's putting some gutturals on this thing, and it sounds pretty sick. Sometimes vocal line freaks out with screams, so you have to make sure you have a screamer that can enunciate things properly. So we're gonna try it. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just manually align it, because screams, there's no notes, it's just screaming, so it's very easy to manually align it. I might just do one for shits and giggles. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So we have our main chorus here, which I think I took the time and aligned already. Let me just make sure. Let me bring it up a little bit closer. Pretty on point. Let me see. This one could move a little bit more forward. Be a little bit more back on this one. Move that vocal a little bit there. We're gonna have to finagle a little bit of wavy wave. Sounds like it's too soon. It might just actually be there in the middle. So let's see. Move this back a little bit. Kind of slurs a little bit, so. And this one has to, yep, this one's coming back a bit more over here. See if I get this last note where it belongs. There we go. Perfect. Main line edited, and now we can go to our things over here. So that was good. And now we're just gonna, it's literally rinse and repeat. The editing, listen, the editing process sucks. It's tedious, it takes long, but it's what's gonna make the track sound like a modern track, you know? You get me? So without all of these little steps that we're taking, you're not going to get the sound that you want if everything's just like loosely recorded, you know? And a lot of bands, they don't do that. They just think like, oh, we just record stuff. You know, even if you like sit there and you dub things over and over and over and over and over again, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be tight. I've had guitar players that come in here that are like shred gods, and they're good players, and even I have to go in there and still edit things perfectly to the grid. So same thing with singers, same thing with everybody. You know, this is just a process that everybody in the industry does. And I try to adhere to what the industry wants. If it wants perfectly timed things, if that's what's playing on the radio, that's what I'm going to do. So let's go to main Vox chorus. So let's see if we can find main Vox. I can barely see anything. I need glasses, like seriously. Main Vox, here it is. It was right on top. Jesus Christ. All right. So here we go. we have in the chat right now? I see 7 people, but only like 3 of you guys are commenting.
If it kills you to realize it.
Got Adam Cole in the house. What's up, my boy?
Take some
Horns to you.
advice from someone who knows the game.
So we did a whole take there. Let's see how that sounds, and if it works, we'll just keep rolling with it. Wait till we get the little green check here.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me in every wrong place. If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Just chilling, my boy. Here doing some stuff. You know, doing the musicalies. So that was good. Let's bounce and join that. So I'm going to put this as chorus L asterisk. So I know that one's edited. There it is. And I can delete this one. Yep, delete that track. And the cool thing about Logic 2 is like when you do it, it kind of already sends it to a bus that it belongs in. So that's great, which is going to be the next step. Because right now, all these vocal stacks are going to just one bus with one compressor and one EQ, but I like to separate everything. So I'll have the main line on its own with the left and right. And then I'll have all the octave dubs on another one. And then I'll have any harmonies on another one. So you guys will see that at the end, how I put it, how I layer it. So let's go to this one over here. So we'll go to audio, number 11, I think. Here it is. So let's capture.
I hope I haunt you.
I do be musically like that too. That's right.
You know you would find me.
I mean, if you weren't, you wouldn't be here, you know?
If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Alrighty, let's wait for the little green check mark. Perfect. This sum is a little sharp, I think.
Take some advice from.
Oh, it was the one that we were going to edit before.
Take some advice from.
There you go. A little sharp.
Take some advice. Take some advice from
There we go.
someone who knows.
So I'm glad that I caught that. So okay, let's redo that. Let's redo that stack. And this is why your main vocal needs to be perfectly. You just got a first hand of why your main vocal needs to be perfect.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you
Oh,
would
yeah.
find me in
So,
every wrong
Let me wait for this to
place.
finish.
If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Did it. So yeah, like I was saying before, guys, you know, if you guys have any ideas for the channel, let me know, man. You know, yeah, this is like Biggie Writes Metal. I do mostly production stuff, but like I said, mix tips. I'll be listening to your track and like giving you ideas on how to change certain things and, you know, how a mix could be better. Music reviews I'm down to do also. I used to do that stuff before. You guys might not know this, but I used to have a podcast where I used to do music reviews and I used to interview artists. I stopped doing it a while back because it's a little difficult to keep everything in track with music artists. So, but I'd be down to do it again as long as we have like especially like ahead of time. I hear myself double in my headphones, so it's kind of messing with me. I think I made a little suggestion to Maddie that it might sound musically better to add like a repetitive whisper to the line, someone who knows the game. I could do that. That's more of a production thing, but someone who knows games. Oh, I could do some of that. Down. Alrighty, so we got that one, and now we're gonna go to the octave, and this is just gonna be rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. This is possibly the most boring stream ever. Editing is like the most boring thing ever. It's just the loop of doing the same thing over and over again. So this is an octave, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to double, slightly loose timing pitch mode 2. Let's capture it. Yeah, those little, if you guys, you know, as I'm doing this, like nothing is like set in stone, you know? So if you guys have any ideas to come back and want to add some stuff to it, I'm totally down for that, you know? This is why we have these sessions. Whatever makes it better, you know? Whatever makes it better. You guys are the band, so if it makes you happy to add a little whisper in a random spot, and it makes sense to me, then yeah, I don't mind. All right, so that one's done. That one's perfect. Cool. So let's bounce this down. Let's bounce this as octave. So this is the center one. So I'm going to put center. I'm just going to put octave center. Octaves C. Perfect. Let's delete that. All right, perfect. Let's move on to the next one. All right, the vocal double. There we go in here. And then we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. But by the end of it, you guys will be able to hear like, oh shit, like it sounds like one unit of vocals moving in the same direction, you know? You guys have any questions for me over here, by the way? The homie. I think something's wrong with the same, not the sum. I hear the same. If I heard some, I would have been like, what is this? All right, that one's good. All right, let's, where are you going? What are you doing, eh? Bounce in place. So octave left, asterisk. Go. Perfect. Let's delete it. Next one. This is the right. So we're going to go here. Here we go. Yeah, that's same. If believe me, if it would have said some, I would have been like, Maddie, what are you doing? I'd have been like, Maddie, what are you doing? No, I hear it. It's the same, but one of those notes sounds off to me. It's fine. While I'm editing it, it'll fix it. Everything's pitch correct until like the main one. So, okay, so that one is done. So there you go. Bounce. Come on, thing. Where are you? There you go. So that's octave right. There we go. Either way, I'm not done with like tuning anyway, because I still got to add like a little bit of just a touch of auto tune to it. This is the high octave.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me in every wrong place. If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Nice. It's starting to sound like a unit. All right, so let's go to vocal double, high pitch double, pitch mode 2. There we go. And let's go to audio main chorus. Perfect.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days.
Oh my God.
You know you would find me in every wrong place. If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Alrighty. Forgive me, I am nothing but a cockroach underneath the fridge, and God has a what the fuck? That is quite possibly the funniest thing I have ever heard. Maddie, you are not a cockroach underneath the fridge. I thought you said that you were chasing a cockroach underneath, and I was about to be like, fuck no, I hate cockroaches, all right? Jesus. All right. What the fuck? Oh, man. The shit that you guys say in the chat sometimes. All right, god damn it. High octave. Jeez, cockroach into the fridge. That's wild. I'm gonna be thinking about that later and be like, did she really just say that? All right, last one on the chorus, and then we can move on to the other ones. Here we go.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me in every wrong place. If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
There it is. Perfect. Now we go bounce in place, high octave right. Perfect. So let's see how all of this sounds.
You can't forget. I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me in every wrong place. If it kills you to realize it all the same, take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Beautiful. Compared to this chorus, where's the other chorus? Chorus. Oh, I forgot. I deleted them because we didn't need those. I should have done that. Hold on. Because I forgot that effect. So good thing I caught that, because I realized that as I was affecting it, I was affecting these in the back. So we're going to have to do those as like a whole part. So what we're going to do is going to start from here. Let me see. Audio 11. Yeah. So let's capture it. Let's do it. And let's do all of these at the same time.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that
one's captured. Let me see. Let's capture this one.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me in
The spider witnessing it all.
if it kills you to realize
You are the bug
it
spray.
all the same. Take some advice from someone who knows the game.
Oh, let me see.
Realize it all the same. Take some advice.
Okay, so this is okay. I gotta go and I gotta fix this little note here. So let's fix this note. To C sharp.
Take some advice from someone who knows the game. Take some advice.
Is it?
Take some advice from.
I think that either note works, but I'm gonna try it on C. Because C is in the key of the song. So let's try it. Let me see.
Take some advice from.
Let me mute this one.
Take some advice.
It sounds so funny.
Take some
It sounds so funny.
Take some advice. Take some advice.
Yep, C sharp. It is a C sharp. So we're gonna roll with the C sharp. I'm pretty sure that Maddie's ears were like popping when she heard that. You know, oh my god.
Take some
It's all right. I'll be the one right now, one right now, one right now. No matter how hard I try, you're never satisfied. This is not my home, and I think I'm better off alone. Home. Home. Oh, Jesus. This house is not a home. Yep, C sharp. That's what we added after, so I was like, all right, there's something that's a little bit weird there. And let me just make sure, because I know the second half of these are new, so let me make sure that these are good.
You would find me in every wrong place. If it kills you to burn you what I knew. Take some advice from someone who knew you. Take some advice. Take some advice.
Yep. Yep. C sharp.
Take some advice from.
It's a little diminished. I like that. A little bit of a diminished stuff going on there, you know what I'm saying?
Take some advice from someone who knew you. Take some advice from someone who knew you. I knew you.
There we go, perfect. Yep, and now everything's where it belongs. Okay, so let's get it now. We can.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me.
I know the lyrics.
If it kills you to realize it
No matter how hard I try,
take some
you're never satisfied.
someone who knows
This is not my home. I think I'm better off alone. Smooth. 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 This actually makes the things easier because now I can just do the whole chorus at once. Smooth. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. And these little ones I do after. Oh, you get perfect. Now we did something. These are git fiddles. I just want to make sure I didn't mess with anything just in case. All right, good. Now you're good. We are good. All right, so let's get rid of this. And let's go back to the other one. Perfect. Now we do the same process again. Again. I should have cut that from the beginning. So let's do that again. Mistakes were almost made, but we saved them. Smooth Operator is probably the best song ever written, all right? And so is Piano Man. Y'all ain't ready for that breakdown. There we go. Get a little green check mark of love. Horse right. So heavy, so cool. I'm gonna start narrating the things that you guys say in the chat. So heavy, so cool. Back to the same thing. Number 11. Here we go. These are octaves, so we're gonna go to vocal, double, low pitch dub, pitch mode 2. There we go. Let's do it. Yo, you imagine if we actually do get Kermit on here? That'd be sick. Oh yeah, green check going. Oh man, don't get me started on Kermit impressions, all right? My guitar player does like perfectly. We actually have a Kermit puppet that he brings out every once in a while. Maddie has experienced it. It's great. Jonathan's gonna have fun drumming this one. He's gonna have a lot of fun drumming this one. All right, so let me put here octave, center. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. This is left. See, some people think that it's like, you know, you just record stuff and then it's like, all right, it's recorded, everybody. Move along, go back home, everything's done. No, it's never that simple. It's never that simple. Sometimes 2 nickels is all you need, you know? By the way, guys, since you guys are in the chat right now, please take a second to like the video. Give me a like. Give me a like right now. Give me a like on the video. Let me check my phone real quick. Give me a like on the video. It's just a click. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. I like your guys' conversations amongst yourselves in the chat. I find it hilarious. It's probably the reason why I do this. Like, the music's cool, but your guys' conversations are more fun. A little green check mark. Perfect. That's it. All right, we're moving along nicely. No issues, no hiccups today. That's cool. Sometimes VocalLine has freaks out a little bit, but it's cooperating today. I have noticed that though, when using VocalLine, you do have to kind of set the right gain level going into it, because if it's too quiet, it doesn't work very well. And if it's too loud, you kind of get the same thing. So we got everything where it needs to be. Here we go. Perfect. I'm just waiting to get to the screens. My whole idea with this channel is to have you guys, like, the songs ingrained in your brains, especially the choruses, so when the song fully releases, everybody goes and hears it at once. Perfect. A little check mark. There we go. Perfect green. All right. Bounce that in place. That's octave right. Perfect. Huzzah, as Maddie says. All right, so now this is the high one. So, let's change this to vocal, double, high pitch dub. There you go. Let's do it. No, it's good because, like, I figured, I'll tell you guys when this is done. Like, I figured, like, you know, I start a channel about, like, me mixing and producing stuff, and, like, little by little, I just realized that it's more of, like, a channel promoting the artists that I work with. Which is cool. It works, you know? It works. It's a win-win for everybody. Hashtag winning, that's right. All right, guys, we're on the final stretch. Let me see. Bounce and join. There you go. This is the high octave left. Last one. Where is it? Chord. Here we go. All right. There you go, a little green check mark. All right, let's keep going. Alrighty. I got 6 of you guys in here. Oh, you almost got a sneak of it there. Nah, you ain't getting that yet. You gotta wait. I got 6 of you. I got 7 of you guys in here. So the new people that joined in, please give me a like on the video. This chorus is gonna be stuck in my head all day. Yeah, there'll be a little treat at the end for sticking along for the stream. All right, that one's done. Okay, guys, and just like that, we got the choruses done. Let me see. What did I do? All right, so let me go here, and go here, and go here, near. Last one. Did I not do it? I probably spaced out and I started doing the same one. Whatever. Wait, you guys got to hear it one more time. Let's do it. By the way, Maddie, when are you releasing Bystander? July, is it July 17? Is it July 17 you're releasing Bystander? All right, I figure so. July 17, this past year is going to be releasing the first single that we did, Bystander. So, go follow them on their social media. I don't think I have it linked on this description yet. After the video is done, I will link it up there. But just go check out this past year. I don't know if Maddie has the hyperlink already for it, but it's coming out next month. So go follow their socials. Figure the stuff out. We shot a really cool music video that's coming out along with it, so go check it out. See what my people have been up to. Our script is gonna be sick. Alrighty. Okay, wow. Is anybody here from Florida? Just put like yes in the chat or something. I know Maddie and Adam are probably from Florida, but like the rest of you, I don't know if Jay is still here. Or comment where you're from. All right, that's done. Let's go bounce and join. This is going to be perfect. Yee. I know you guys are from Florida. Jesus, I work with you. Pennsylvania. Damn, Steven, you're from a far away, my boy. A faraway land that nobody knows. I don't know. That's not a real song, but Pennsylvania is a ways away, my boy. Because pretty soon, once Maddie's band is all like established, when I say Maddie's band, I mean this past year. Once they're established, we're gonna be doing some shows together. So we will be kicking some ass. And in case you guys do want to go to a show, Chasing Stars, my band, has a show coming up August 9th at Banyan Live in West Palm Beach. It's going to be us with Inner and A Moment of Violence from Port St. Lucie. So if you guys want some headbanging heavy stuff, those two are pretty headbanging heavy. We're more just a pop. They'll get you headbanging. So, and you can follow my band in the description. So, you know it. I know you're going to be there. All right. So I think, okay, we got all the courses lined up now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for the sake of not getting confused, I'm going to color code these tracks. Is it this one, if I remember right? Which one is the color code? There we go. I'm going to color code these tracks. So I'm going to make these, because it's girly pop, I'm going to make them hot pink. Hot pink. Make all the main tracks, yeah. Hot pink. All right, perfect. And then all the double tracks, which are just like the left and rights. That's these. I'm not gonna mess around with the screams yet. But these, yeah. I'm gonna make these. Let's make them like a kind of a purplish. I'm kind of like partly colorblind, so I hope that's right. That'll work. For the sake of my eyes. So now we're going to move to the second verse. You guys can't hear the screams yet. Yeah, I'm torturing you guys to stay in the chat. All right, so let's see what we have here. That's. I pray to know what I knew. Okay, so we got these. I pray to know what may ever reach your mind. The way I've done it all more than 1,000 times. May all of you come. I forgot there was a snippet of it in there. That's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. I'm fucking proud of that. Oh man, that's good. All right, so let's get vocal line, main, vox, verse, and let's do the same thing that we did before. So, pitch, all notes. This is the whole process before you even get into mixing. It's crazy, I know. Main, vox, verse, main, vox, where is it? Main, vox, verse 28. There we go. I pray to know what may ever reach your mind. The way I've done it all more than 1,000 times. May all of your comfort fade away into dust. Rock the house, man. You know we will, my boy. Just like that. That one was pretty simple. So let's get that one. Let's bounce that. Let me make sure. Hold on. Before I bounce it, let me just make sure that that is what's on that track. All right, perfect. So let's bounce this. Main left asterisk. I shouldn't be muted. I should not be muted. Oh shit, this one didn't bounce. Okay, so let's bounce this one. I guess I didn't highlight all of them. Selected track. Let's bounce it down here. Bounce on selected track. Main left verse. Yo, you know what's funny? I actually told her the same thing. I'm like, Maddie, this sounds like corny, like Courtney did this. Like, I'm like, now we're going to write some real heavy shit, you know? Now we're going to do some real good heavy shit. Little by little. You know what's funny? It's like I do like metal stuff, but I never like I can't scream. Like the growls is just not my thing. I can only pull it off when I'm doing it live. I guess it's just like the adrenaline of doing it. But I'm terrible at like screams. I could sing all day, but screams, I could do like, you know, the Sam scream, you know, or it's like a sing screaming thing, like the Ollie stuff, but not that.
I pray that no one may ever read your mind the way I've done it all more than 1,000 times. May all of your comfort fade away into dust, the same way you played pretend and let it die in us.
Alrighty. There it is. All right, good. So we got these 3 done. Bum 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 bum. All right, bounce in place. There we go. This is going to be main right asterisk. All right. There we go. When it was rendering, it doesn't let me talk. So, hepatitis. All right, that's interesting. You know what, Maddie? That's the first I've ever heard. But I can't say I disagree with you. The songs are very catchy. So, by the way, I just saw right here that there's a thing on the phone where it says like top fans. And we have crowns over here. Well, you guys can see it in the chat. So, number 1 is this past year. Makes sense. Adam is number 2. Thank you, Adam. Number 3 is Steven. I'm not sure how that works because Steven is like in every stream. But thank you, Steven. And Jay, bro, sorry, you don't have a crown yet, bro. Slacking, my boy. Slacking. Yeah, my mic cuts out while it's bouncing. That's the issue with like running everything through this. Like if I could find a way to like externally route this, I would. I just got to figure out how I would do that. But so far, no complaints. I haven't had like an audio crash ever since I talked to Andrew. And he recommended that plug-in session wire. Ever since then, this has been flawless. Because before, man, this thing was like constantly having problems. I know Steven's been on some of those streams where it's like the audio just like cuts out. I'm talking and I don't realize it. So I haven't had to worry about it, which is good because I hate when my audio cuts out. Okay, I think. Oh, let me do these little ones. Hi, you guys thought you were going to go to the screams? No, not yet, not yet. We still got little things to do here. I think these are the whispers. Yeah, these are the whispers. So we're going to tie the whispers to the main track. Whispers don't work very well for this, so we're going to try it out. And if it doesn't work, we'll just revert it and I'll manually edit it. But let's run this to main. it's not that good with capturing things that are like not saying things, but we'll try it. Let's see.
I knew you. I knew you. I know I haunt you.
See?
I knew you. I knew you. I know I haunt you.
Oh, that worked flawless. Nice. Good job, vocal line. Putting in some work today, Brad. Besides the beginning. In the beginning, in the intro, had a bit of an issue, but it's a wisp. A wisp. Wisp. Do I have any other whispers anywhere? Oh, yeah, so I can't do that. So we got to do it like this. See, the thing is, I don't know if it's going to get the ones in the beginning. I don't think it's going to get the ones in the beginning. So what we'll do is that we'll just, we'll bounce these together and then I'll edit those separate. So let's bounce. The ones in the beginning are so quiet that it's not gonna time it right. So I'll just time these last ones. Bridge, classic bridge, octave main, verse. And yeah, Jay, you're a tool, bro.
I knew you. I knew you. I know I haunt you.
Let's see how that aligned it. Okay.
I knew you. I knew you. I know I haunt you.
Perfect. So let's bounce this as wisp, right, asterisk. All right. Perfect. And just like that, I think we have all our mains edited. So let's see. Yep. So all our mains, all our courses, all this stuff down here is edited. Perfect. All right. Now we can move to the fun part, the one part that everybody wants to hear. I'm going to actually move the screams to the bottom just to organize myself a bit more. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move the ad-libs to where the main verse is, which should be up here. Yeah. And let me get these over here. And so ad-libs, main box left, main box right. Okay. That's right. I mean, for now, that'll kind of work. To me, the chorus and like the verses are like the main stack. And then everything else just goes from there. So, all right, now we can mess around with the screams. The also anticipated scream. So we're gonna see how vocal line will react to this. And make sure that they're pretty much perfect on the grid. So let's put scream main. Let's go to it here. For these, I'm going to go with just timing, where there's no pitch in these. And then I'm going to go to, what is it? Scream main 40. Scream main 40. All right, cool. So let's try this out. And let me see, we have more screams down here, I think. Yeah. So we'll get to those. Okay. I see what I gotta do. So we're gonna go from here, starting at all these dubs. These 4, and then we'll hit these separate. There's different layers on there. I don't know if I'm gonna use them all, but I like to get more just in case. So let's try it. So let's see. Let's make sure it's capturing. Good whispers, good. Them downs do be breaking. Most likely due to osteoporosis. What the hell?
Than 1,000 times.
Perfect. Yep, that nailed it. So I guess we're good to go on vocal line. And you guys get to hear the breakdown. I'm gonna give you guys the full breakdown.
Who's you like?
Oh wait.
Who's you like? I know it's me. You won't forget. I hope.
I didn't like that. See, okay, so you see where we got the little exclamation mark over here? That means it did not like that. So sometimes taking it part by part might work better. So let's do it part by part. Okay. Good.
I know it's me. You won't forget. I hope.
Yep. So it's gonna work better doing it in parts. So let's mute. Let's solo those and see how that.
I do. I know it's me. You won't forget.
Nice.
I do.
You know what? I think it's gonna be better if I just actually do it manually. Because sometimes it'll extreme. If it hears like a breath at the end of the scream, it'll extend it like a scream. So we're gonna just do these manually. Yeah, we're gonna do these manually. So let me cut. Let me cut these on the same track there. These are cut. Where are you? Time stretch, time. Chat's going crazy right now. What? Most likely due to those pros. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it part by part. Actually, I'm going to take this off because this doesn't make my life any easier doing it. So let's do this. Okay. And then we're going to go to time stretch. I just want to get the ending pretty much to sit right. There we go. Let's hit the little, just the tip. Just the tip. There we go. I'm not like zooming in to like look at phasing and all that stuff. I don't really care about that stuff. I just want to make sure that they start and they end at the right time. So these are pretty spot on. So let me bring this one a little bit forward and then a little bit back over here. Let's stretch this one out a little bit more. Perfect. Then do starts here, so let's nice. Okay, we're gonna go here. This one's a little bit longer, so we're gonna cut that there. This one here. That's good. This one's a little long. All right, good. There we go. All right, so we can delete those. I'm gonna cut this here. I don't think I need it. And let me bring this one out a little bit. No, I can't because I timelined it. Balls. So let's do like a slight little cut here. Perfect. Little boxes. I love little boxes. This first one I'm not going to cut there because it does breathe into that word. But I am going to cut these here. There you go. Little boxes. This one can go on a little bit longer. This one can go a little bit longer too. All right. That I at the end is a little too soon. So I think it's back here. Perfect. All right, good. So now let's start working with these. And these are sound like they go in a little too soon. There we go. All right, we're gonna add some pretty cool stuff to that when we start getting to the production stuff. The breakdown reminds me of Chester screaming during a place for my head. Telling you, bro, Maddie's number one, Bray. Maddie is number one. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do with these, because screams, they're not that susceptible to time stretching. I'm just gonna stretch these to where they belong. Perfect. That's a little too soon, actually. Let's get it right there. I don't know what that is. Something just popped up on the screen. Oh, okay. They're watching. Dun, 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 dun. Let's move this whole one over there. There we go. I know it. I know. So let's move that one there. Let's stretch this one out to here. Yep, this same with this one. I know it's me. I know it's me. I know it's me. It's me. I don't know if that's early or not. Let's see. I know it's me. Yeah. So let's move it's me. Right here. That's almost on the money. I know I'm moving the ones in the back. I don't really mind right now. That screams, you could be you could be a lot more manipulative with the screams. I know it's me. There we go. Perfect. What is this doing? I think my recording stopped. Well, as long as you guys can still see me. Unable to, whatever. That's fine. Okay, I was recording at the same time, but it kind of freaked out. So, right. So now that's my yo. Hyper focused on getting these right. The breakdown only on Tuesdays and bank holidays. Well, that's not true because you did this on a weekend. So, give yourself a bit more credit. Not enough volume, whatever. Let's see what this does. I don't know why that's being weird. Wow. But you just decide to like disappear? You just said, nah. Okay. All right. So we'll just do it from here. I don't know why I did that. Probably when the recording crapped out. So that one's there. Not enough volume. Okay. Well, that one's tight. That one's good. That one's good. This one's a little long. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see. Logic can always say the folder doesn't exist. Oh my god. So let me see what I can do here. When you have logic problems out of nowhere. Okay, that's editing that. Why did it do that? I think it's just being stupid. Let me see something. Let me check something on my desktop over here. Because I think the video that I recorded before might have taken up... I have a lot of stuff on my desktop. So it might have just said, hey, listen, bro, you got too much going on. Where is it? Where are my OBS videos? Here it is. Okay. So let's get rid of these. Yep. Let's move those to trash. Oh, yeah. I need to get a hard drive. I need to get a hard drive for real, for real. Let me go. I know why Safari was open. Okay, so let me try that again. Move to trash. Here we go. All right. Everything is working now. So I got some of that video. Okay, good. So let's see. There you go. Now it saved it. Oh, thank God. So I just got to make a little bit of space on my computer. That's fine. So let's go here. I know it's me. That was a heart attack moment, you know? There you go. Now everything's working fine. Good. Perfect. Because let me tell you, there is nothing worse than when you're working on a project and all of a sudden you lose a session. Oh my God. That's a struggle. I know it's me. All right, where this Wow, far God. Okay, good. So we got to move these a little bit here. Okay, so let's see how we can tighten these up over here. Let me do my little bricks over here. There we go. I like having things in blocks, you know? Blocks are nice. Go into there, and then we're gonna fade them. There we go. All right, good. So now we're gonna go here. Get a hard drive for just the tip. Yeah, for real. I really do need a hard drive. I need to get one of those like tanks, you know, like a 8 terabyte tank that I could just like load videos to. Because every time I go live with you guys, I actually record the video, even if I don't use it. But I forget to like delete stuff. Okay, so let me slice these over. Yeah, that's a little awkward to slice there. Ooh, how far yet? Is it like here? It might just be here. This one I gotta tighten it up. Yeah. Let me just chop them all up and put them somewhere where I think they belong. In the words of Chester Bennington. Let me make this one shorter. Let me make that one shorter. Dun, 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 dun. Let me try that. All right. Make this one shorter. Sometimes I keep the breath in the middle, but sometimes I just don't want it. It's more dramatic when it's just like words. Yep, and this might be the one that's. Yep. Yep. That's the one. There we go. That one's not terrible, but it could be short. Yep. Yeah. Screams are like the easiest thing to do. Great. Beautiful. And just like that, we have edited vocals. Let me get forget a little bit more leeway. A little bit of air on the last one. Yeah, I like the little breath there at the end. It's going to be pretty much not noticeable, but in the context of the mix, kind of makes sense to me. So we'll do that. Let's get these two. Let's crossfade all of these. Now that we have the stuff working, you know, Maddie knows what I'm talking about. Damn, double homicide. Oh, just shit, Jesus. Get a hard drive for just the tip. That's a good tip. I like that tip. Quantize more. Here we go. Fade in. So we're gonna do a fade in. We're gonna do like 5, and then fade out. We're gonna do 5. There you go. Everything's faded in and faded out. So.
Like I do. I know it's me. You won't forget.
Nice.
Like I do. I know it's me. You won't forget. I hope
There's a little extra scream in there somewhere. Oh, so it's the main. The main goes on a little bit longer. Okay, so maybe I can, let's tighten up the main a little bit. Why not? Let's bring him out. Screw it. We can push it a little bit. There we go. And just like that, we have edited screams. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, guys. So with that, the vocals have been edited. I know it's a tedious process, right? I want to get crossfaded, drag out those eyes in the main. I did, didn't I?
Like I know it's me. You won't forget.
The last ones? These last ones that you did here? I could try. I just don't want it to sound like weird, you get me? That's about the extent of how much I could pull them before they start sounding weird. I do the pull. All right, so we got that there. All right, so now we have to put everything in buses, which this is the fun part. Oh my god. So main tracks, since these are the main verses that we sing, I think what I'm gonna do is,
you're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine, changing all I knew to only keep you fine. But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining.
you know, considering that these are kind of the similar ones, I'm just gonna put these together, make my life easy on that. So there goes that. Maybe in mixing I might move it over, but just for the sake of having similar stuff, you know. Let me make these bars a bit bigger. There we go. And then these.
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. And all of this for what?
Okay, and here make my life easier also by doing this. So I'm going to move these to this left and right.
But it's always worse for you, you're always complaining. You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine, changing.
Let's put these down here. So pretty much I'm just cleaning up tracks now. So verse left, verse right, we have that in the bottom. Okay, so that is, okay, that's good. All right, so where do I want these? I want these with left and right octave vocals, do I? Are these octaves? No, they.
But it's always worse for you, you're I hope.
Same thing. Okay, good. So I got those down there. We got the octave over here. Octave center. And then what I do with these is like, I don't really mess around with these too much. I just kind of make them like their level, and then as I automate them in and out, so the choruses will always be louder left and right than like the verses and stuff. So I don't get, unless I start like doing some crazy stuff and something makes sense to my ears, I don't really do anything too nuts with these. So let me get these over here, separated over here. Let's bring these down here. And then what we'll do is, okay, so these are the center octaves for the verses. So let's find the octave center. Here it is. There goes that. Wait, did I put them in the right place? Yes. Organization. So now it doesn't matter where, it's all kind of the same stuff. This is a bridge, which I'll throw up here for now with the ad-libs. Then these we gotta bring. I don't know what these are. These.
I pray that no one may ever read your mind.
Nope, that's stuff down here. So that could go on left and right. So I'm just going to use the left and right chorus as a template for that one. As long as they're in the same pitch, same way that they're sang, you can put them in the same place. Look at that. We're just cleaning up stuff. The screams will always be by themselves because I'm not going to put that in any, that gets mixed completely different. So the tracking Vox, that's this one over here. I can get rid of that. That's the snare sample. Okay, so from here on down, we have only vocals. So I'm going to get these, which these are the main singing ones. So these two here. These two highlighted takes are the main all the way throughout. So I'm going to run those to the same bus. And I'm going to do that somehow. Somehow. These whispers, let me start with the simple stuff first. So whispers, I'm going to put on their own bus. So let's.
You're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine. Changing all I knew to only keep you fine. Always.
That sounds eerie. All right, so bus 20. I got to find bus 20. Where are you, bus 20? Nowhere to be found.
But it's always worse for you. You're always complaining. And all one I know it's just you're always telling me your thoughts like they were mine. Changing all I knew to only keep you fine. But it's always worse for you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to route everything to their own bus. And then all those buses are going to be routed to one track that has all the vocals on it. So, because there's some stuff that I like to process in general on everything. So all these left, rights, let's put these in their own place. These could pretty much be on the same bus because they're just dubs. Yeah, these could all be on the same bus. So we're going to get all of these. We're going to run those to 21. 21 is here. We're going to put here dubs. And you hear that these are only like layers.
I hope I haunt you on all your worst days, that you know you would find me in every wrong place.
Perfect. And now the screams are the fun stuff, because screams are so simple. Screams, I literally just have to grab them. And these could all go, it doesn't matter if it's left, right, center. I can put them all in the same place. So bus 22 is screams.
I do! I know it's me you won't forget. I want you on all your worst days. I do! I know it's me you.
Sweet. So I think with that, we have pretty much everything ran through the, and let's put these where they belong. So let's put these as like main line or whatever. Let me see. So these two here, yeah, let's put these as main line. Let's put a bus 15. Why not? Where's 15? Here we go. So this is the main lines. So if I solo these,
Hope I haunt you on all your worst days. That you know you would find me in every wrong place.
there you go. And just like that, we have everything kind of settled in. I put the verse and the chorus on their own tracks because I like to do little different things for the chorus and the verses. So things with like stereo delay and stuff like that. I already have that set up in the back end, but with that, we're going to call it for today, guys. Thank you guys for joining me for this boring ass vocal editing video, but you guys stuck around. You had fun in the chat. I really appreciate it. Again, if you haven't liked the video, like the video. I'll be coming back tomorrow to start doing a bit more of the production stuff and a little bit of the mixing on this. So you guys will have a good time watching that, which is what you guys come here for. This is the tedious stuff that you need to do to make your track sound top tier. So with that being said, thank you guys for joining me, and Miggy out.